It seems like everywhere you turn these days, someone is talking about AI agent stores
Yeah.
and all the amazing things they're going to do.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder what these agents are really all about.
Right, exactly.
Like, what can they actually do?
So today we're going to do a deep dive into one of the most talked about AI agent frameworks out there.
Oh, okay.
It's Microsoft's JARVIS.
I've heard of that one.
It's open source.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of people are saying it could really change the game when it comes to AI.
Interesting.
So in this deep dive, we're going to try to break down what JARVIS, what it can do,
This is good.
and why it's such a big deal in the world of AI.
I'm excited to learn more.
Me too.
So, to start off, Jarvis is more than just another voice assistant or chatbot, right?
Right.
It's actually designed to handle much more complex tasks.
Like what?
Well, it can understand natural language instructions,
Okay.
and it can connect those instructions to a whole bunch of different AI capabilities.
So it's not just about saying, hey, Jarvis, write me a tome. It's about giving it instructions like, analyze this data and write a report. Or even plan a product launch event.
You got it.
That's impressive.
It is.
So how does it actually work? Like, how is it different from other AI tools we've already seen?
Well, the key to Jarvis is that it combines large language models, or LLMs, with other more specialized AI models.
Okay, I'm following you.
So it's kind of like having a team of AI experts all working together.
Got it.
Each expert has their own unique skill set.
And so Jarvis can tap into whichever expert it needs to get the job done.
Exactly.
So can you give us an example?
Sure, let's say you're a marketing manager and you're planning a campaign for a new product.
Okay.
You could tell Jarvis, hey, I need some social media posts to promote this product. And then after those posts are up, you could tell it to analyze how those posts are performing and suggest changes based on how people are reacting.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
And to do all that, Jarvis would be using different AI models for image generation, text creation, data analysis, and even predictive modeling.
So it's not just doing what you tell it, it's also thinking ahead.
Right. And that's what makes Jarvis so different from something like Alexa, which basically just follows a set of rules that are pre-programmed.
Jarvis is more adaptable.
Much more.
So is it like Jarvis is learning as it goes?
Yeah.
All right.
It can learn from experience and actually get better over time.
That's incredible.
I know, right?
So you mentioned earlier that Jarvis has this cross-domain knowledge.
Right.
What does that mean exactly? Can you break it down for us?
Of course.
It's like, how would that work in the real world?
Okay, so let's go back to that marketing example.
Sure.
Let's say this time you're planning a launch event for your new product.
Okay.
You could ask Jarvis to help you out.
And what could it do?
Well, it could start by looking at the demographics of your target audience.
Oh.
Then it could research popular event venues in your city. And it could even check if those venues are available on the date you want.
Wow, that's really helpful.
And then it could even figure out how much those venues cost.
So it's doing all the legwork for you.
Pretty much. And finally, it could even create personalized invitations to send out.
That's amazing.
I know, it really is.
So it's pulling information from marketing, event planning, geography, social trends.
Right. It's using all sorts of different areas of knowledge to get everything done.
So that's what you mean by cross-domain knowledge.
Exactly.
This is starting to sound like something out of a sci-fi movie.
I know. It's pretty mind-blowing.
And, you know, in the research we did for this deep dive, we came across this video.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Microsoft's new AI Jarvis in 3 minutes. Hugging GPT.
Oh, I've seen that one. It's really good.
Yeah, and I think it would be great for our listeners to check out if they want to see Jarvis in action.
Definitely. It's a really helpful visual.
And what's really interesting is that Jarvis isn't just some theoretical idea.
Right.
It actually has the potential to be used by all kinds of different professionals.
Yeah, pretty much anyone could use it.
So it's not just for, like, super techie people.
Not at all.
Who are some of the people who could benefit from using Jarvis?
Well, AI researchers, for sure.
Okay,
And of course, software developers could use it too.
makes sense.
Data scientists would find it really useful.
I can see that.
Business analysts too.
Ah.
Even software engineers.
Wow, it seems like the possibilities are endless.
They really are.
So basically, we're talking about tools that could become part of our everyday lives.
Absolutely. That's the whole idea.
It's not just about robots in the future. It's about AI that can help us in our jobs right now.
Exactly.
It's kind of like Jarvis becoming more of a partner than just a tool.
Yeah,
You know?
I see what you mean.
It's not just about telling the AI what to do. It's about the AI understanding what we want to achieve
Right.
and then helping us to figure out the best way to get there.
Exactly.
And that's a big shift in how we think about AI, isn't it?
It is.
It's really fascinating.
It is.
So for our listeners who want to learn more about this whole world of AI agents.
There's a website that has a bunch of information about all the different AI agents out there.
Oh, yeah. What's it called?
It's called AIagentstore.ai.
AIagentstore.ai. Got it.
You should check it out.
I will. Thanks.
No problem.
Well, I think the big takeaway here is that Jarvis is really pushing the boundaries of what AI can do.
I agree.
It's not just about teaching machines to understand our language.
Right.
It's about teaching them to use that understanding to actually do things in the real world.
And to do those things in a way that's more complex and more intuitive than ever before.
It's pretty exciting stuff.
It really is.
It makes you wonder what's coming next, doesn't it?
It does. It really makes you think about what the future holds for AI.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive.
It was a good one.
Thanks for listening.
See you next time.